and gentlemen, Central Bank is an agency which has responsibility to monetary policy in a country. Central Bank always keeps stability the value of the currency, stability banking sector and financial system overall. Central Bank must control the level of inflation. State budget is the economic plan annual that contains about plan of government incomes and spending for a year. Government always do spending or start spending to finance development activities in central government and region. The costs which are spent to finance that activities obtainable by society's tax. By doing this spending and financing, surely happen that it's called as deficit. Deficit budget is budget with government spending is bigger than government income. Income routine and income of development are not enough to finance all of the government spending. In other words, deficit of the state budget happen if government must borrow money or must print new money to finance development because of budget deficit. The first, spending up economic growth. The second, revenue equitable society. And the third, law of society's power caste. And the fourth, weakening of exchange rates. The fifth, spending due to activities crisis, realization become diverged from planning, and the last, spending due to inflation. Deficit finance budget is all of kinds of finance which are used to close deficit of government budget instead budget. In order to close budget deficit, government will do policies to get source of finance with low of cost and low of level risk. Central banks set limits on government spending, such do some policies. It's called policy from government spending. The first, reduce subsidy. Subsidy is assistance that are took from state budget to the spending to result high value to societies and saving to each spending like routine spending and development. Do selection in part of development spending. Development spending like project of development which are selected according to the priority, like the project which is easy to produce. The projects absorb high value and the solution in long term, while the implementation are delayed. To reduce spending of program is not productive and efficient. The programs are programs which not support the growth of real sector, not support the increase of tax income, and not support of increase of foreign exchange income. Cutting programs must do carefully to avoid the decreased quality and quantities output. Fiscal policy is done to manage the income and spending government with constructive fiscal policy to bring down spending government and to increase tax income. To limit spending, government have proposed is to direct economic conditions that limit with source of income become better. Why it can be assumed to make direct of economic condition? Because this way will do spending with right allocation. Why I say it right allocation? Because many funds allocation enjoyed by person who are not responsible. They do deviation so that societies or public get negative impact because they can't enjoy or to feel the funds overall. And that funds used by people who are not responsible. To limit state spending will help when deficit happen. Why? Because it will make balance between income and spending. So if deficit happen or state spending is bigger than income, do we still let it happen? It's impossible if we decrease citizen or public income. So we must support central banks to set limit of spending government. Thank you.